Welcome back to Top 5 Uncovered. Today, we're diving into a darker side of innovation. Throughout history, inventors have pushed the boundaries of technology and creativity, often risking their lives in the process. In this video, we'll uncover the stories of 5 inventors who died awful deaths in their own creations. Let's begin with number 5, Otto Lilienthal, the pioneering aviation legend whose passion for flight led to his untimely demise. Otto Lilienthal, often hailed as the father of aviation, was a pioneering German engineer and aviator who made significant contributions to the field of flight in the late 19th century. Fascinated by the possibility of human flight, Lilienthal dedicated his life to studying and experimenting with gliders. His meticulous research and numerous successful flights earned him worldwide recognition and inspired future aviators, including the Wright brothers. However, Lilienthal's relentless pursuit of flight came at a great cost. On August 9, 1896, during one of his test flights, Lilienthal's glider stalled and plummeted to the ground from a height of approximately 50 feet. He sustained severe injuries, including a broken spine, and tragically succumbed to his wounds the following day. Otto Lilienthal's tragic fall reminds us of the inherent risks that come with pioneering new technologies. Our next story is just as heart-wrenching, highlighting the perils of early parachute design. Let's move on to number 4 on our list, Franz Reichelt, the daring tailor whose bold leap from the Eiffel Tower ended in disaster. Franz Reichelt, known as the Flying Tailor, was an Austrian-born French inventor with a passion for aviation and safety. In the early 20th century, as aviation was taking off, Reichelt dedicated himself to designing a wearable parachute that would save pilots in distress. Combining his skills as a tailor with his innovative spirit, he created a parachute suit, hoping it would revolutionize aerial safety. On February 4, 1912, Reichelt chose the Eiffel Tower as the stage for his test, believing that a successful jump from such a height would cement his invention's success. With media and spectators gathered to witness the event, Reichelt climbed to the first platform of the Eiffel Tower, standing approximately 187 feet above the ground. Wearing his parachute suit, he prepared for the leap of faith. Tragically, Reichelt's confidence in his invention was misplaced. As he jumped from the tower, the parachute suit failed to deploy properly. Reichelt plummeted to the ground, dying on impact. His tragic death was captured on film and widely reported, serving as a grim reminder of the risks associated with early aviation innovations. From the daring leap of Franz Reichelt, we now turn to a story that intertwines brilliance with unintended consequences. Our next inventor made significant contributions to both the automotive and refrigeration industries, but his own inventions ultimately led to his tragic end. Let's move on to number 3 on our list, Thomas Midgley Jr. Midgley is best known for 2 major innovations. In the 1920s, he discovered that adding tetraethyl lead to gasoline prevented engine knocking, a breakthrough that led to the widespread use of leaded gasoline. This invention was initially celebrated for improving engine performance, but later became notorious for its severe environmental and health impacts, including widespread lead poisoning. In the 1930s, Midgley turned his attention to refrigeration. He developed chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, a group of chemicals that made refrigeration and air conditioning safer and more efficient compared to the toxic and flammable substances used previously. While CFCs were hailed as a miracle of modern chemistry, they were later found to cause significant damage to the Earth's ozone layer, leading to global environmental issues. Midgley's inventions inadvertently caused extensive harm. Ironically, his own life was also marked by tragedy due to his inventive spirit. In 1940, Midgley contracted polio, which left him severely disabled. Never one to be deterred, he devised a complex system of pulleys and ropes to help lift himself from bed. Tragically, this system became the very cause of his death. From the tragic irony surrounding Thomas Midgley Jr., we move to the story of another inventor whose contributions to transportation ended in a devastating personal tragedy. Let's move on to number 2 on our list, Webster Wagner. Webster Wagner was an American inventor and industrialist renowned for revolutionizing railway travel in the 19th century. He designed and built luxurious sleeping and parlor cars, significantly enhancing passenger comfort and safety on long-distance trains. His innovations were highly successful and widely adopted, making rail travel more appealing and accessible. Tragically, Wagner's life ended in the very environment he worked to improve. On January 13, 1882, he was traveling in one of his own sleeping cars when a terrible train collision occurred near Spuyten Duyvil, New York. A fire broke out, and despite his efforts to escape, Wagner was unable to survive the disaster. His death was a sobering reminder of the dangers that still plagued the rapidly advancing railway industry. Webster Wagner's tragic end on one of his own trains highlights the inherent risks of innovation in transportation. Now, as we approach our final story, we delve into the tale of a modern-day inventor whose quest for adventure and proof led to a dramatic and fatal outcome. Let's move on to number 1 on our list, Michael Hughes. Michael Hughes, known as Mad Mike, was an American limo driver, daredevil, and flat earth believer who became famous for his homemade rocket launches. Hughes was determined to prove his belief that the earth was flat by launching himself into the sky to capture photographic evidence. His passion for both daredevil stunts and his controversial theory led him to build several steam-powered rockets. Despite numerous setbacks and dangerous crashes, Hughes remained undeterred. On February 22, 2020, he attempted his final launch in the Mojave Desert. Tragically, the rocket malfunctioned, and Hughes fell to his death. Michael Hughes' story is a modern example of the extreme risks some are willing to take in pursuit of their beliefs and dreams. His life and untimely demise serve as a sobering reminder of the potential dangers associated with pushing the boundaries of human endeavor. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the top 5 inventors who met tragic ends in their own creations. We hope you found these stories as fascinating and sobering as we did. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Top 5 Uncovered for more intriguing content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.